Hello, St. Louis, and welcome to OnSTL.com.
Today's segment is sponsored by the Office of McBurney, Hart & Kelly, proudly helping clients in the St. Louis area with automobile accidents, insurance defense, workers' compensation defense, subrogation, and so much more. And we are very grateful to them for sponsoring this. Joy is not here this morning. She had to take our son to the doctor, but Rob Levy is filling in for her. Rob from KTHX is actually taking Joy's place today.
Can I fill those shoes?
I don't know, man.
Those are some pretty important, powerful shoes. I don't want to.
And they would be painful on your feet, I believe.
I bet she has a lot of shoes, too.
No, man, you got that right.
Yeah. That's why he bought the house, is to have all the shoes.
With his shoes.
Yeah.
Well, Rob, thanks for coming in today.
No
Really, seriously, we asked you in because you are now blogging with OnSTL.com.
Yes.
We appreciate that. And we look forward to many blogs to come. The last one was about Spanish Lake. Fascinating documentary.
Yes.
You kind of took that personally, didn't you?
Well, it's interesting because I first became aware of the film when I wrote about it while I was working at the Beacon. They asked me to do an interview with the director, and I did that, and it sounded interesting. So that's sort of the first part of it. The second part of it is I grew up in North County from right next door to Spanish Lake called Bellefontaine Neighbors. So I was really sort of familiar with the area, and it was interesting. You know, everyone kind of wants to see a movie about their home, but they don't necessarily want to see that movie about their home.
But the truth? They don't want to see the truth?
But it's interesting because a lot of the things they touched upon in that film were things that a lot of people thought that lived there. And it's sort of interesting because having grown up in North County and still go back to North County regularly because my mom lives up there still, and I make it a point to ride through the old neighborhood and see what's going on up there. North County's sort of always been sort of, at least in my lifetime, probably since last 25 years or so when I was maturing and growing up, it's always kind of been this area that people just sort of look at as, you know, they throw it out with the garbage and it's, oh, you're from North County. But that's nice. Move on. You know, it's not Frontenac, you know. But so I think that film was great because a lot of people understood it more, what's going on. And the issues in that film don't just affect Spanish Lake. They affect everyone in St. Louis as a St. Louisan. It's a good community film.
Now, you're DJing tonight for the Filmmakers Showcase, St. Louis Filmmakers Showcase Awards thing.
Yes.
Have you seen many of these films?
I volunteered on Tuesday night, so I saw a couple of films.
Tuesday. I think I was there Tuesday as well, so we may have seen some of this.
I saw some of the experimental ones.
The drama. Oh, no, so the 9 p.m. showing then. Okay, yeah.
And, you know, there's some really great stuff going on with film in St. Louis and local film. Everything from, you know, the Comic Geeks guys to music videos to experimental video. There's a lot of cool things going on. And basically how it works with me and those parties is I think Cinema St. Louis is a really great organization. They're all nice. You know, they have a staff of, I think, 3 to 5 people now. And I just came to him one day and said, you know, if you want somebody to DJ your parties, I'll just do it. And then it saves them a little money because I couldn't really do.
And the beer is free if you drink it.
Yeah, I mean, I do we do. I
didn't mean for you, but it will be for everyone.
I don't get too drunk.
It's a free party.
I don't get too drunk because then everyone hears like the Ethel Merman disco record and they all leave. But, so, I mean, I'll do some of that once in a while.
Well, you make up for it with all the money you get paid from KTHX for juxtaposition, right?
Well, I don't. to keep me and them out of trouble, I am not a paid staff member of KTHX.
Everyone's a volunteer at KTHX. We all know that. I was joking.
I know. I just want to,
And how's juxtaposition going? You were voted best rock radio show in St. Louis.
I've won
in
twice.
2011, right? Twice now. Okay,
I think 2011 and a couple of years before.
Pretty amazing because it's not all rock you're playing there.
No, I have no idea how that actually happened.
Oh, you got fans.
Sure.
I mean, that's how it's voted for. So
I know. Well, it's not really. I don't know if I won the vote thing or if they have writers that sort of like they're writers / tastemakers pick one and they write.
And they all want to be cool, so they pick you.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. I don't really know. I'm trying to keep the ego in check.
Well, congratulations on that. But it's and you know that is amazing though if you think about it because KTHX is. There's nothing else like it in the world. It is really the only place left where the person on the air really does program his or her own show.
Yeah.
And so it has that personality of the music chosen and presented behind it and the knowledge behind it.
Yeah.
That's amazing and enough in itself. Okay. So it's listener supported.
Yes.
Very well listener supported. It's probably the best radio studio in St. Louis.
Yeah, the new studios.
And the most informed radio personalities in St. Louis on the air.
The hard thing about KTHX is there are so many other people that do shows that are just amazing that But when I sit down to program, and it's like, well, if I'm going to play this, somebody else is going to play it, you know. So trying to make a show that's distinctive amidst all these other things, you know, it's like trying to figure out what president you're going to put next on Rushmore, because everybody is on top of their game.
This conversation was supposed to be about you, and it became about KTHX.
Sorry,
but
I just care that much.
Everybody there is like that, and that's really cool. And the building is in Grand Center.
Yes.
Now, right next to Strauss Park. It's open to the public. There's a cafe there. Go there and see the place. It's incredible. And you're on 7 to 9 on Juxtaposition on Wednesday nights.
And the shows are streamed. So if you can't listen to the radio, who would have thought this 20 years ago? That you could just go to the internet.
Stream sounds beautiful,
and listen. It's streamed and it's archived. All the shows are archived 2 weeks.
Yeah, so you don't have to catch it while it happens. And we are very proud, Rob, to have you on STL blogging for us. And we look forward to your next blog. And thank you for coming in.